The latest gun control proposal doesn't pass constitutional muster, not by a long shot. Hello, I'm Jennifer Zahrn with this week's News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action. U.S. Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia has introduced legislation he is calling the Responsible Transfer of Firearms Act. It is both incomprehensible and unconstitutional. Current law prohibits transferring a firearm to a person knowing or having reasonable cause to believe that the person falls into one of the federally prohibited categories. Prosecutors must prove the transferor knew or had reason to know of the recipient's prohibited status. Under Senator Kaine's bill, however, a person would be held strictly liable for transferring a firearm to a prohibited person unless he or she could somehow demonstrate having taken, quote, reasonable steps to determine that the recipient was not legally barred from possessing firearms or ammunition. Just what those steps are, however, is not spelled out. As a result, a person would be risking a federal felony with every firearm transfer unless he or she adhered to an unwritten code of conduct that could shift with every circumstance. While the bill is likely to go nowhere in the current Congress, it's just another reminder that gun control zealots will do whatever it takes to pass Obama-Bloomberg gun control, even if it means going around the Constitution, and highlights once again the importance of electing pro-gun lawmakers to office in 2016. In Nevada, the November 2016 ballot will feature an initiative that's being bankrolled and promoted by a very wealthy group of anti-gun elitists, including former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, that seeks to create a universal handgun registry. While its supporters continue to try and mislead voters about the initiative's intent, it's not a universal background check because criminals will never comply with the requirements. It is rather a universal handgun registration scheme, plain and simple. Please make plans to register for one of our grassroots events in Nevada this month so you won't have to register your guns next year. Details are on the screen. You can find more information and register at nrailafrontlines.com. And finally, in this week's Armed Citizen Report, the day after Michael Bloomberg's gun control rally in Washington, D.C., a good guy with a gun successfully took down a knife-wielding attacker just blocks from where the anti-gun event took place. An armed security guard saw the man attack a woman and acted quickly to prevent the attacker from killing someone in the crowded Union Station food court. This is just another example of why law-abiding citizens should be able to carry firearms for self-protection. Criminals ignore gun-free zones and can attack almost anywhere, anytime.